And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. It's going to be a bit of a different one. Today I do have Sean on the other side. Sean, say hello to everybody.
Good morning, everyone, and a happy Monday to all of you, Kusha. The weekly freaking close and the monthly close coming up as well. And hey, we're doing this for the second time.
Yes, and it's so sucky, guys, because I have like the worst migraine today. That's why I'm going to be low on energy. So just a quick heads up. However, on the first attempt at the video, Sean's audio did not record, and it was like a good 30 minutes. It's freaking sucky.
I know
that this is an important video because, well, we'd had a beautiful weekly close. So we will be talking about, well, Bitcoin's price action primarily. And I think that everyone, Sean, should be focused on the higher time frames right now. What are your thoughts?
Well, I've been saying people should be focusing on the high time frames all the way since December. I've been building a trade idea since Bitcoin was around $17,000 for you guys based on the weekly time frame, the cascading pattern play into the equilibrium play, right? Well, it all played out to the T. We had target 1, target 2. It's a kind of an update on that now, guys. Now we have target 1, an intermediate target, and target 2, right? So target 1, target 1.5, and target 2 now. So yeah.
Okay, so we're not, but we're not going to jump the gun. We're going to go in step by step, a step process right now. So, Sean, you had a nice, fun sort of thought that you had, a fun TA piece that I want you to, well, talk to them about. So, and I actually didn't know this before the first attempt at the video, but now it's all ruined for me too. So, Sean, go ahead and tell them what it is that you found on Bitcoin.
Okay. So it's not something I found, so to speak. I don't want to use the word found because it's something that I've been keeping an eye on for almost 1 year now, right? And some of you guys are going to remember this, right? Especially if you've been following Mango religiously all the way since back then. This is all the way back in May 2022. Okay, if you hover your candle on the week of 9th of May 2022, I believe, that wick low. And guys, this is specifically on the Binance chart against USDT. And we use this because it had the highest wick low, right? So to be conservative, essentially, it had the wick low coming in at around 26,500. If you guys remember, we marked out that key low over there along with a zone and called it the tap zone / kill zone. That essentially said that if Bitcoin is going to likely do one of two things. It's going to tap into the area or it's going to kill through that area, right? It's going to be either ugly or we're going to come into that area and bounce off very, very hard. So if we tap into that area, we want to see a strong bounce. If not, if we don't see that strong bounce, it's going to be the kill zone. And that's exactly how it played out. Do you guys remember this? We did this live. We marked it out live all the way back then, right? And it played out just like that. Now, I've taught you guys something over here over the past few years that a level that was important on the way down is going to be just as important on the way to the upside. However, with this one, since this wick low only happened on Binance, I wasn't so sure whether or not the rest of the market would respect it yet again, right? But if you guys mark out a horizontal on that wick low, you're going to see that last week, the market respected it yet again. We tested that level and then bounced off it, right? Now, I would have liked to see the candle close green. We didn't do that, right? Which is why I wouldn't say this is the most beautiful candle, but the monthly 21 EMA is overhead. So I understand why the market would be a bit hesitant over here, right? Which is essentially what the candle is telling us over there, that, hey, the market's hesitant, but we can't miss the subtle picture there, that the market tested a key kill zone level that I've been watching for a very long time and bounced off it. So that was a sign of strength. And Krisha, you found something too, right? You found something too over the past few days in regards to the weekly and the monthly 21 EMA. So you can highlight that for them.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So now the thing is that, Sean, we're actually currently living above the monthly 21 EMA, believe it or not. If I now take you on over, so it's not like we're a sandwich between this zone and the monthly 21 EMA. If I take you on over to the monthly, and I just put on my ribbon, let's go ahead and find out where that monthly 21 EMA is coming in at, okay? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to smack in another line right there, okay, in line with the monthly 21 EMA, which is the yellow EMA on my chart. And let's go ahead and get the exact value for it, okay? So let's do this together. That way you also get some insight into, well, how we really dissect the charts on the higher time frames. And now you guys know I'm very exact. 27,646 is where the monthly 21 EMA comes in at, okay? 27,646. Now if I take you on over to the weekly time frame, notice what's going on here, guys. Okay, we've been closing consecutive weeks over the monthly 21 EMA level, basically propagated on over to the weekly time frame. Alrighty, you'll see that now this, you can actually mark out a zone between Sean's kill tap zone and the monthly 21 EMA. We have like an entire beautiful zone of support, a very, very strong zone of support historically as well. Now, I actually went over a signature with you guys in the past in terms of how important that monthly 21 EMA is, right? In terms of every time Bitcoin actually, well, plunges through, not plunges through, plunges would be to go down, but every time it breaks through that monthly 21 EMA level, that's usually the first, not the first sign, but it's usually the initiation of the bull run phase.
Yep.
Okay, you can just get on over to your monthly time frame, and now I'm on the Binance chart, so there's not much history on it, but every time we've managed to take it out, whether it be emerging out of the 3K region, emerging out of the COVID dump, that take out of the monthly 21 EMA is relevant. Okay, it is significant in terms of when does the bull run begin? When can I expect further upside for Bitcoin? All right, so the monthly 21 EMA is going to be important, but the sign was that, hey, each monthly candle is like a 31 days. Can we get an earlier tell in that the monthly might very well close over the monthly 21 EMA? And yes, we can. Historically, as soon as we get one weekly candle close over the monthly 21 EMA level, okay, that is your first sign in that, hey, get ready. The monthly might very well close over that monthly 21 EMA. You make sure you start getting your bids in. Yes, you can look for those intra-week pullbacks, right? Get greedy on those bids because, hey, monthly 21 EMA is still resistance, right? Get greedy on your bids, but this is your time to get ready. The chart, the price action is telling you get ready, okay? So now not only do we have one weekly close over the monthly 21 EMA level, we have two with this most recent close. That is two consecutive weekly closes over the monthly 21. Exactly.
Leading into this monthly close in just 4 days.
Exactly.
And guys, this is very, very similar to the techniques that we were talking about in the prior months against the monthly 10 SMA, right? Essentially, you can boil down this concept over here to using your lower time frames against your higher time frame levels to get edge on whether or not the higher time frame levels will be claimed or not, right? If you guys remember what we were doing all the way back in Jan and Feb was we were marking out the monthly 10 SMA, marking horizontals on the lower time frames, as low as the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour and the daily, and we are watching to see if the dailies and the weeklies and the hourlies were respecting that monthly 10 SMA. That's how we were getting that confidence that the monthly 10 SMA will likely be claimed. And if we do that, we're likely going to make our move to the upside, right? And hey, that's what we did. And now Kushal is using the same concepts for the weekly as a lower time frame level and the monthly 21 EMA as a high time frame level. So you guys are seeing that these concepts are repeated, but just against different time frames. Our multi-time frame analysis over here, guys. This is what sets Mango apart from everyone else, where we're looking at the bigger picture, but also looking at the lower picture, the lower time frames to get that extra edge. And speaking of MTFA, Krisha, speaking of the multi-time frame analysis, let's go ahead and talk about what the volatility profile for Bitcoin is against all the time frames. And this will also help those of you guys out who don't have access to the premium. You guys are going to be able to see what the MTFA is looking like, what the volatility is looking like against all the different time frames on Bitcoin. We can see the 4 hour, the 12 hour, the daily, the 2 day, the 4 day, and the weekly over here with all our trend structures looking bullish, long across the board. But look at that, Kusha. Our 4 hour and our 12 hour are both sitting on blue volatility. This just happened 16 hours ago for the 4 hour, 14 days ago for the 12 hour. Kusha, the 12 hour, 14 days. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's bullish. It's freaking bullish. And to think about it, we just went over the 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks is 14 days, and both weeks closed over the monthly 21 EMA, showing us strength on the chart. And not just that, now it's telling us the volatility, guys. When you see volatility flash blue, it's saying that, hey, if the bulls want to step in here, they can, and they can in a big way. But I think what's really cool about what's interesting rather about the dashboard right now is that if you guys notice the 4-day and the weekly time frame, you see these two time frames right here, it was actually neutral like a couple of days ago. In my last video with you guys, I think the weekly was still neutral, right? It just flipped long, like the long, yeah, like check this out, 12 hours ago. Like this is pretty big. This is pretty big, guys. This is your macro time frame saying that, yo, listen, this is, the bulls are picking up momentum here. Okay, there is bullish momentum picking up on the chart. That bullish stance on the lower time frames, you know, it stayed intact on the 12-hour time frame. Okay, for 14 days. Now that sort of strength has cascaded on over to the higher time frames, and that's how trends move, guys. Okay, it starts from your lower time frames. You see this trend being established on your lower time frames, and then it cascades on over to the higher time frames. All right, so always look for those playthroughs.
I want to punctuate that, Krisha. I want to punctuate that with the 12-hour time frame specifically. I've been highlighting the 12-hour time frame in regards to Bitcoin on my videos, and I've been saying that, hey guys, we can use the 12-hour time frame as a barometer for the direction of Bitcoin, right? When the 12 hours looking good, especially when it's looking good on its trend and volatility, that's when you really know that, hey, the edge is on your side, right? Or rather on the trend side. And you can see the 12 hours has been long for 14 days. Your returns have been 26%. And at the moment, the volatility is sitting only at 28. I like that. The vol on the daily is a tad bit high. The vol on the 2-day is a tad bit high. But at the moment, guys, we are seeing high volatility on the mid time frames come up against the monthly resistance. You kind of want to see high volatility. It takes that kind of punch with lower time frame consolidation to get through the monthly level. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited, especially with these new sort of developments on the trend, the high time frame trend. This is going to be pretty freaking sweet, just seeing this all play out. But now, in addition to all of this, okay, in addition to what's happening with the trends and what's happening with the volatility, okay, if I take you on over to the weekly time frame, Sean, we now have now someone in the Mango Seed chat brought this up. We now have potential bullish divergence on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. Oof. Potential bullish divergence on the weekly
against the monthly resistance. So look, guys, what's the story telling you? Without even looking at the charts, what's the story of the dashboard right now? If you think about the story, we have 12-hour low volatility indicating consolidation. You have bullish trends across all time frames, right? And you have weekly bullish divergence. All of this coming up against a key level, a level that has historically proven to be a bullish resistance level. What do I mean by that? Because I'll switch back on over to your monthly, if you don't mind, and show them the monthly 21 EMA. Historically, especially if you guys look back at a chart with more price history, every time the monthly 21 EMA has proven resistance, it has literally just been blown past. Bitcoin literally zooms into it and zooms. Christian, just zoom out a tad bit if you don't mind. Over here, you guys are seeing the monthly 21 EMA on Bitstamp, where we have more price history, and you guys can see that most of the time that Bitcoin has come up against the monthly 21 EMA, the market has not hard rejected it. The market, in fact, has seen continuation from the monthly 21 EMA. Now, we still have to respect it as resistance. We still have to respect it. But historically, we have to understand that this level has been claimed by the bulls. And we are seeing signs across the board on the dashboard, with the volatility structure, with the bullish divergence on the weekly, with the fact that we saw Krisha's triggers go through, where we see weekly candle closes above the monthly 21 EMA, and finally with the tap zone, kill zone also being claimed. Krisha, I think with that we can actually wrap up the video. That's enough. That's it.
Yeah. So okay. So can I say with reasonable thing that we're both leaning more bullish than bearish?
I'm cautiously bullish over here, guys, and the reason for that is because one, I've said time and time again that I think we should have been building up positions at lower prices, right? When Bitcoin was at around the $70,000 level, even $22,000 wasn't bad at all. At this juncture, I want to kind of pull back on my bullishness to prevent me from doing anything stupid because I already have such a great position. So I'm not looking to add to my positions over here, guys, but I'm not looking to take profits over here, regardless of us being against monthly 21 EMA resistance. And I like what I'm seeing because I'd like more profits, of course. But at the moment, we've been trading the altcoins aggressively. I've been posting my charts in the C chat. So if you guys are on the C program, keep an eye because I've been posting some brilliant fucking trade setups. It's been easier to trade the altcoins over the past couple of weeks, in my opinion. Juicy freaking trades. So yeah. Oh, and also there's a new section coming up in the C program, so stay tuned for that too. I've been working on it for a while. I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. Give me a tad bit more time and I'll have that up ready for you guys.
Damn, new section on the seed. You heard it from the guru himself. So what was I gonna say? All right, so then, okay, so now that we're sort of reasonably bullish, you are cautiously bullish. I am bullish. Yep. I'm bullish. I'm just gonna listen to price action. Price action has always kept me safe in weird freaking times like this, where there's a banking crisis. However, there's also liquidity being pushed out by the Fed. There's like a lot of like, seesaw kind of action out there. Price action is going to be, as Sean says, the arbitrator of all debate. And so far it's telling me, hey, Krisha, be bullish. Now I have targets to the upside, Sean. The immediate target I want to give you guys today, I want to bring to your attention at the very least, is the target at the Kijun, right? There's a good C-span trade going on the weekly time frame. The target, guys, comes in at around 31.8K first stop. Sean, is there anything else that you're seeing on this chart besides the 31.8K region?
Yeah, so we've had two targets for the longest time. Target one was $25,000. We were looking at that target as our intermediate target when Bitcoin was sitting at 17,000. But at the time, we had a target two as well, which was $42,000. So target one, $25,000, $24,500 to be a little bit more precise. We achieved that target. We consolidated underneath it for a few weeks. And hey, guys, this is what I mean when I say the mango trades are the stress-free trades. It's the easy trades, but they are the trades that take a long time to play out, right? Now look at how it's all played out in hindsight. We've been talking about it since December, right? It took a few months, took a few weeks, yes, but hey, target two, I have my eyes on that, $42,000. In fact, Krisha, the Kijun that you're looking at, we've been looking at that as well because at the time when we were talking about target two, at the time when we first mentioned it, you can see that the Kijun lined up with that $42,000 level, right? All the way back then. So you guys can look at the Kijun and know exactly when I started talking about these targets, right? Cover your mouse there, Krisha. That's all the way back in December, right? When the Kijun was flat. Or like, go further to the left. Yeah, that's around the time we started talking about all the way to $42,000. The Kijun was flat up against the cloud over there, but now it's dynamically made its way down to 32,000. So we have a target one, target 1.5, which is $32,000, lining up at your level, Krisha, and then we have target two at 42K. And stay tuned, by the way, guys, for the videos upcoming this week where I will be going over how I came up with that $42,000 level because it's more than just the Kijun. We're talking about a multitude of factors that spans across all Bitcoin cycles. 42K is where I will be really pulling back on my bullish and watching what price does over there.
Yeah, I think that's going to be clutch, eh? Yep. I think Bitcoin closing a monthly over that region, 42.2K, it's going to signal euphoria stage for Bitcoin, at least. I went over the signature before.
It's going to be signaling, let's really sit back and,
enjoy. Get the popcorn out.
And let's start de-risking from positions at the very least, right? At the very least, start de-risking. But we will not be looking to add anything to Bitcoin once Bitcoin reaches that $40,000 level, guys. Yeah. So just a heads up on that. If you see Bitcoin around 40K, know ahead of time that Mango is likely taking profits and most definitely not adding to their positions.
Yeah, of course, we're going to be giving you guys heads ups as we did when we were building positions at 18.7K and
hit,
getting
hit the
positions at
notification
16.
button if you haven't yet. If you're new,
Yeah.
hit the subscribe. And hey, if you guys have been following Mango and you enjoy this duo setup where Kushan and I both give our thoughts at the same time, let us know in the comment section, right? That way we'll do more of these. We'll try to do at least one a week, depending on the reception we get in the comment sections. Maybe we will do more of these.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do smash that like button because it goes a very, very long way for the channel. It's the only way YouTube pushes us out to, well, other folks out there. Now, Sean, any final thoughts?
Nope, I think we covered all of it.
Cool beans. With this, guys, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.
Ciao.